Story. I've been following the tin story as it has emerged as this new exciting tech metal, and also the lithium story. And I came across Afritin, I'd known Ant Viljoen from a former life, the CEO, but I was interested to see Lawrence Robb was on the board, and also Terence Goodlace as well, people I knew and respected. And I started to do more work on it, became an investor, and then Ant asked me to become a consultant to the company, which I've done for about a year. And then I was very excited that the chairman, Glenn Parsons, asked me to join the board just recently. So, I've got very comfortable and excited about the story, having worked on it for over a year and been to site. And it's now great now to be joining the board. So why is Afritin such an exciting story? I think, first of all, it was a viable tin mine back in the day when tin was last having a purple patch, and it ran for decades under ISCOR, and then it got shut down when the tin price went, and Namibia got independence from South Africa, and so far the end of the story. But what's really interesting now is the tin is hosted in pegmatites, which they didn't realize back then had both lithium and tantalum in them. And so that same ore body that was viable and they're extracting just the tin from, now they can hopefully take out both the lithium and the tantalum. So it turns what was an okay mine into something very special if you get the byproducts out. So that was the one thing. The second thing is, in terms of pegmatites, these are really, really significant. They've obviously got a resource of 70 million tons, but they're saying they're targeting 150 million tons now. But I think there's more than 300 million tons there. And in context, that's about the same resource as Pilbara Minerals have, which is a $5 billion company. This is a very, very big system. Also, it's actually the center of a metallogenic province. So there's Bramberg West mine that they can restart, and other pegmatites nearby. So it's a really big play. It's great news. It's in Namibia. It's a really safe place. It's obviously permitted, very good logistics. I was struck by the workforce. They're all great. They've all had lots of good work experience working in the various mines in Namibia, be they uranium, gold, copper. And Ant's put together a really good team. So it's potentially a very big thing in the right commodities, getting in now at this very early stage is very exciting. The other thing, of course, is unlike other junior miners, it's a race against the drill bit, the number of shares in issue versus how much drilling you get. This company is actually in production. So at current prices, it's making nearly $1 million of EBITDA a month. So you're really funding your studies for the big scale up through the cash flow that you have, which makes it quite unique on a de-risking front. So all in all, quite an interesting proposition. Glenn asked me to join the board because really I'm going to be the first London-based board director for Afritin. And really, if this company is going to become the $1 billion company that we think it will, it's going to have to access capital markets, equity, debt markets, streaming, etc., and have a bigger presence in the capital markets in London. And obviously, my background, having worked for many years at Casno, founded Librum, etc., it positions me well for that. And it's a process that we've done at Adriatic, where we've now obviously financed that $1 billion project through an equity and debt finance package, which I think it will be quite simple